How it feel to be a dad, how it feel to be a man. You provide by any means, and we sticking to the plan. Yeah, I do this for my seed. Come and listen, come and see. Remember, it was just me. Now it's all about we. Lead by example. This for my child. I swear that I got you for life. Went from the court to talking about buckets. Now we talking Pampers and wipes. I really love this though. Look at you and get inspired. You the fuel to my fire. Come here, let me change your diaper. Diaper dash.
Welcome back, everybody. Diaper Dash Podcast. We are back in full effect once again. What's going on, my brother?
What's Gucci, man? We in the building. Another day, another dollar.
I'm over here drinking energy drinks. It's 10 o'clock at night. I had to stay up. I'm over tired as hell.
It's funny, yo. I was, you know, I don't know about you. I don't know about what the temperature is up there, but it's getting a little cold in Maryland. But for the past couple of weeks, huh?
So I see you got the flannel on.
Yeah. For the past couple of weeks, I've been seeing like people like joke about like turning on the heat. Like I saw one guy, he posted like, yo, if y'all turn your heat on by now, y'all soft. Right? Just saying like funny shit. People talk about, yeah, man, it's no heat November. Just saying like a whole bunch of funny shit just because like it's like we're right off of fall where like the temperature's like, you know, it's not as cold, but like in the morning and the night it gets cold, but in the afternoon it's like you walk outside, you're like, well, it's not really that nippy, you know what I mean? But it's funny. It's just funny to hear people say stuff like that.
Yeah. Here is this morning it was 20. I'm gonna go I had a dentist appointment this morning. It was 29 degrees when I was at the crib. And then I went golfing at 12 or like 11. It was like 45. But the sun was out, so I was cool with that. Like the sun makes it just a little bit better. There was no wind. It was great. This weather. This is that time of the year where the weather gets like if you asked me this 2 weeks ago, bro, it literally would be like in the 30s in the morning and it'd be in the 60s in the afternoon. It was the craziest shit. My allergies.
Yeah. And that's I guess that's the part where everyone was talking about. Like, yeah, like, come on, y'all soft, man. Y'all don't really need to eat. But I saw another person say, they said, man, like, I ain't turned the heat on so long. This shit starts to smell like a curling iron. Like, because you know the heat been off so long.
That first little, I know we turned our heat on. We don't even really turn. Well, I turn it on during the day because our house, the way it's constructed, it gets each level is a different temp. So if I'm working on the main level, like in the living room, it'll be like 65 degrees in there. It'll be mad cold. So I'll cut the heat on in the morning and then I'll forget to turn it off because I'll cut it like 70 and I'll just let it idle. Sometimes I'll be forgetting to turn that shit up. But when I turn that motherfucker on, you smell it like it's almost not like a kerosene smell, but it's almost like that crisp fall. I need that.
What, yo, hold on, before we go further, what temperature do you keep your heat on in your house? I always ask people this.
My crib, I like it cold, so I'm the wrong person to ask. But like, if for me, like it has to be at least 70 in here.
Whoa, that means you ain't really gotta change your shit. 70 in the summer, 70 in the winter.
No, the 70, but see, the 70 in the winter is different than in the summer.
Well, hold on, what you mean?
Like when it's cold outside, like we get bad drafts in the crib. I don't know why we get these shits, but like in the living room, like it could be 70 degrees. You said it's 70 degrees in the crib.
Yeah,
but
it's probably because y'all got an older house. Like the same thing with me. Like y'all probably got like windows, the installation, all of that stuff is like, yo, the way houses were built 20, 30 years ago, bro. Them shits is different now, bro. Like the new houses, different.
Dingling in the crib, bro. That should be so cold. Like when I wake up, it's funny because like if I wake up to go take a piss in the middle of the night or some shit, it'd be like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just step out of my room and then I could feel a massive like breeze, like yo, like it was like I'm outside. It's crazy.
Cause you got it at 70 degrees, nigga.
Yeah, I can't. Yo, I used to be a fat boy growing up, so I can't Like I can't sleep in like hot weather, like hot temps. I'll be sweating my ass off. There's some men out there that can relate, bro.
Nah, I don't keep it hot. Yeah, I keep it at like 74. Basically
74. Nigga, I'm gonna drop 30 pounds sleeping in your crib.
Nah, that shit, it'd be cool. Jasmine always like, yo, like turn the heat on more. I'm like, yo,
no,
we don't need to be hot in here. We need to be comfortable, yo.
I'll be dying, bro. Like me,
Really?
bro. I'm telling you, bro. If I go to sleep, I can't. I hate. And Bo has that same problem. Like, yo, I could put him. It'll be 70 degrees in the crib, and like if I can sense it's like a little cold, I'll throw him in the long sleeve. He will wake up like he's been sweating. Like he just sweats so much when he sleeps. It's the weirdest thing. But I gotta be cool. I gotta be on the cool side. I gotta be like 68. I'm sleeping like a bear.
So where you keep it in the summer?
Summertime, it depends on the day because the way our house is built, we have a loft and our loft is like our direct ceiling. So we don't have any like insulation. So if it gets hot, if it's 90 degrees,
I know exactly what you mean. It's just like our house too. Like upstairs it's hot. When it's hot upstairs. When it's cold upstairs.
Exactly.
So because of the insulation and stuff like that.
Yeah. So we keep it like anywhere from like 68, 66, 68.
So 70 year round, nigga.
It's no. There's a difference. It's a different feel between 68 and 70. Trust me, I'm telling you.
Oh my god! All right, yo,
bro.
get the pie started, yo. This nigga said 2 degrees.
Anyway,
come on, man.
I'm telling you, it's a difference. But we'll get into that later. But anyway,
right.
Let's get into tonight's topic. There's a famous slogan that's going around. You know, it's been like this for the last couple of years, but let's just apply it to parenthood, right? So the famous words are Instagram versus reality.
Not even Instagram, man. Social media.
Social media. I know usually people say Instagram, but social media versus reality.
Yeah.
Now, there's a bunch of different ways this could go. Because, you know, you got those parents out there that post their kids 24/7. But they inconsistent and they not at the crib. You know what I mean? Like they should give them a false narrative. Or there's some parents out there who take privacy and don't really post their kids on social media and who are home, you know?
Yeah. I think you see a bunch of them, man.
It's a crazy combination. Me personally, like I'm a private dude. I'm not private. I wouldn't say I'm private. What I will
stop it, man.
Oh, wait. No, wait. What I will say is this. I will only let you in as far as I'll only let you see as far as I'll let you. Like I'm not the ones that oversaturate my shit. Like
so I always wanted to know what that means though. Like what do niggas actually mean? Like, yo, I'm only gonna let you in as far as I'm gonna let you in because it's like
I'm gonna let you see I'll let you see certain shit, like some shit that goes on, but I don't post I don't post my kids 24/7. Like my kids don't take over my social media. Like first of all, I am Lawrence Davis. That's me. I'm Lawrence Davis. That's my page. So like, if it's like a birthday, I'll do some or like some crazy shit. Like last night when I put that shit on my story, like they were just wilding out. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't normally do it, but I'll step out sometimes and just not even let you know. But I like to show off my kids every once in a while, you know. But at the end of the day, I don't let social media define me as a parent.
That's the line right there, man. That's the line.
So that's what I mean when I say like I only let you in as much as like I only would let you see as much as I'll give you whatever.
But isn't that everybody though? But not to get too deep. I feel like that's everybody though because everyone
to a certain extent, yeah.
To an extent, right? Because like everyone, like they have kids or they have family. They're not gonna post everything, but they'll post holidays, Christmas, birthdays, couple scenarios here and there. Kids are getting wild, so that's why I was like, I'm trying to figure out like what does that mean for people because I be seeing niggas be doing the same shit. Like, you know, obviously niggas don't post 24/7 or every single day. That's a different scenario, but I think it's normal for parents to like post, you know, holidays, weekends. You know what I mean? Family get-togethers, this, that, and that. A couple pics here and there, graduation, the regular.
See, this is the craziest thing, and it's the funny thing about when it comes to like pictures and shit. Like we're talking, like what we're explaining right now is from a man's perspective. From a woman's perspective, they take pictures of every fucking thing. Like,
but do they post it though?
A lot, the majority of women do. Don't get it misconstrued. They definitely do, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Because I'm the same way too. Like, I take a lot of pictures of Nova and videos, but I don't post them. And Jasmine's kind of the same way too. Like, she'll take a lot of pictures or videos, but she won't post them nonstop. You know what I mean?
And I see some women out there who post a child every day. Every day.
So hold on. Before we get into the whole reality and stuff, like, what's wrong with that though? Right? Because we have so many different people out there. Like, some people, like we talked about the other day, there's so many different type of mothers, so many different type of fathers, right? Yeah. So you got mothers out there that, they're willing to have twins, another kid, and another kid, right? They're willing to do that. There's women out there that are willing to pop out babies like no other. Huh?
They're crazy.
I know, but that's the thing. That's what I wanted to say. Like, so to some people, they're like, those women are crazy. And the same situation here too. Like, there's women out there that post their kids every day, but to them, that's just like, that's their enjoyment of being a mother. Because for some women, there's so many women out there that could probably tell you they never thought they could have kids. Right? I know a girl like that. She was like, I never thought I could have kids, but I had kids. I actually know two girls. I know one girl two of them I'm actually close with. One girl, she was telling me before we were even grown up or anything like that, like right in college, she was like, something's going on in my body and I don't know if I can have kids. And she ended up having two beautiful kids. Sure. Same thing with my other homegirl, something was going on in her body. And then she was like, I don't think I can have kids. And she ended up having kids. So like, to some women, being a mother is like, that's like a trophy now. You know what I mean? So they gotta show their kids.
Don't get it misconstrued. Being a mother, being a father is a huge accomplishment. It should to those that's not. I'm trust me, that's a huge accomplishment. So I don't take anything away from that, and I'm okay. And I understand that perspective of like, some women are not able to have kids. Some kids are miracle babies. Their mothers want to post their kids 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what they. You know what I mean? I kind of have like, and this is me being me. My question is, what is the motive behind it? Like, is it the satisfaction or is it because it's just like, for instance, you know how somehow we see this all the time. Homies like, I gotta get back on the grind. Niggas, they flick it up in the gym every other day. And then we see them in person, they ain't lose no weight, right? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, is it for gratification that, hey, you may be doing the right thing because it looks like you are, or is it truly,
That's actually a good question, because like, it's the same thing motherfuckers was talking about. And I want us to like, first of all, man, people that are listening in the cars, people that are listening on, Apple Podcasts, shout out to y'all. How y'all doing today, man? I hope everyone's having a great day. And the people on YouTube, what's up to y'all? But back to what I was saying. They were actually talking about this with Gabrielle Union, right?
Right.
They got the baby a Birkin bag, right? And they were like, what's the purpose of getting the baby a Birkin bag? And what is the purpose of posting it, right? Because it's like, what do you like? I don't understand what's the purpose of posting. You got the baby a Birkin bag, and it goes back to what you're saying. Like, is it just like are you trying to show off, or are you happy about the situation? But it's like, what is to be happy about that? You're a millionaire and you got your baby $60,000 bag.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? So like, and when it comes to materialistic shit for my kids, because everybody wants their kid to be looking that and fresh. I'm telling you right now, my kids, I don't flaunt it. I do it because I like it, and you know what I mean. Like, it's just part of me. Like, I buy Bo's and Tim's, just like that. I'll never like, hey, my nigga got some kicks on. Like, not too long ago, I posted a picture of the twins. They both had they had they had 13s on. Yo, that's cool. You feel me? That's cool. But I'm not gonna sit here and like zone in on the fact that they both wearing 13, like they both wearing Jordans together. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. And quite frankly, to all the parents out there, this is a quick steal for those parents who want to ball on their kids. There's one store that everyone sleeps on when it comes to kids, and it's cheaper than Target.
Carter's?
Marshalls, my boy.
Oh, that's a known fact, man. That's Marshalls, Ross, all the places.
Not too many people is hip to that because Target, I got a whole fit at fucking Marshalls for the same price as a pair of pants at fucking Target, bro. It's crazy. What I'm saying
You know how long my family's been shopping at Marshalls? I was just telling the homegirl, like, yo, they sell, she was like, yo, you got that at Marshalls? I was like, nigga, what? Like, I just go into Marshalls on a random day and just like walk around. Yo, I got Kobe's before the whole like Kobe situation, right? And me, shout out to Aaron Boog on That Boy Got Knowledge. Me and him used to always talk about this before Kobe passed away, right? Nobody was really buying Kobe's like that, right? People were still wearing Kobe's, but they weren't like selling them out. In Ross and Marshalls, a lot of people don't know, they get like the over quality stuff. So like, say for example, if they're supposed to make 50 of those hoodies that Lawrence has on, or 50 of these flannels, they end up making like 75, right? They're like, all right, but 25, they give those to Marshalls and Ross. Yeah. They sell them. Same thing with shoes, anything out there, they have that. So I used to go into Ross, just walk around.
But that's what I'm saying. So I say that to say this, that like, I put my kids in what appears to look like nice shit. I'll never just be like, hey, like my kids Nike down, Jordan down. Because at half the time, I'm not even paying full price for that shit. Think about it. I'm really Lash's model, honestly. Like I know how to, you know what I mean? Like finesse. Exactly. You got to finesse. You got to make your money work for you, bro. So when it comes to Gabrielle Union buying her daughter a fucking Birkin bag, like, there's going to be a shitty diaper in that bag, bro. Like, no disrespect, Gabby, no disrespect. Gab Union, no disrespect. You got all, hey, listen, you got my blessings. You did a tremendous job with your life. I get it. But though, then it comes down to like, if you got it, why not do it? I guess.
That's my favorite line, bro. That's my favorite line since last year. Because it's like, niggas is always like, like, why you do that? But then niggas that got it, they're like, because I got it. So I always think like that. I'm like, I might go somewhere and I might see a nigga on a jet. I'm like, damn, that nigga got a jet. Why would he do that? Then I think, got it.
You got it like that. But this is the problem. Here's the problem right here. Then you know exactly where the fuck I'm going with this. Some people fucking.
Look what that means.
We went through a big phase. I used to work in Nordstrom in Columbia Mall. Shout out to those people that used to see me over there in the kids department. I got fired after like 8 months. Motherfuckers used to come in there and they used to buy I used to call it the baby shower fit. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
The Burberry joint.
The Burberry button up. They used to buy it for the kid. They used to do this shit all the time. They'll buy the Burberry button up. They'll go cop some Nordstrom brand jeans that kind of high end, and they'll cop some shoes, whatever. And I shit you not, bro. Them motherfucking outfits used to be back the day after.
After returning them.
Nordstrom take back everything. They used to be back the day after. Them motherfucking outfits smelled like cigarettes, fucking Black and Milds, fucking tequila. It was bad. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to teach my kids to live like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna get over the system. Like, we're gonna work hard for our money. And this is, you know what I mean? Like, I could go buy my kids probably some nice shit. But do I know?
Is it worth it?
You know what I mean? Like, I like living within my means.
So let's double back to
let's bring it back.
Question of like, are some women doing it? Are they posting their kids all the time because they're proud of it, or some that they're just like, I want to show off? Let me hear your take on it. I think
some of it, to those mothers out there who wanted to be, maybe we can put a poll up on the gram, but some women wanted to do it some women post their children to, there's 3 of us. They post it for instant gratification. right? Just like when you post yourself, right? Like anytime you post a picture on Snap, Facebook, Instagram, you know what I'm saying? They want instant gratification. People are like, damn, it's a fire fit. Da, da, da. Same with your kids. Your kid's doing well, it looks good, healthy, cool. There's some parents out there who are genuinely like, you know what I mean? Like they never thought they would get to this point.
Right.
And like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is like their moment and this is their calling. Then I feel like then there's those women in the third category that's like they do it to like compete with each other. I could be wrong, but I personally think it's like they like compete with each other. Like, hey, my kid's doing this, my kid's doing that. I need to get a woman's perspective on it, but I start peeping certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think so. I think some women, they see other people doing it and they do it. They post it like one, like you said, you have three categories, right?
yeah.
You have one woman is doing it because they actually care about posting their kids a lot. One does it because they're like, yo, I'm living in a moment and I never thought I had this moment. And then you have another woman that's like, yo, shit, yo, I'm just doing it because I see other people doing it, right?
Yep.
And for me, category 3, they do it because other two do it, right? So they're like, yo, dang, yo, like this person posted this shit, like I should be doing it too. And it's like, no, motherfucker, like post your kids when you actually feel like the genuine need to do it, you know? So it's just like, yo, it's iffy, but I don't know. I really don't know. I don't care. As long as motherfuckers take care of their kids, take care of their priorities, that's all that matters.
Sad shit about society today, though, is that like, bro, everything is materialistic. Everything has to be for instant gratification. And we also we always got to feel like we got to one up the next man, right? Like, if for those who follow me on IG, I post something I'll throw a random ass post up on a Tuesday afternoon at 1:37, some random shit. If I'm just, you know what I mean? I post on Instagram, but I'm not like a big, like, people, they was like every day, like we got to have, no, that's not me.
I feel like those are just influencer, right? Those are people that actually live for the likes, the justification. Like, cause I don't really
influencers though. I wouldn't call them influencers though.
Okay, I would just call them like social media. I don't really know. I would say people that really just need like sometimes the justification and venting, because I don't necessarily know anyone that posts every single day. I don't know anyone that does that.
I know some people who post more than 3 or 4 times in a week. I feel like that's a lot.
Oh yeah. I know that too, but I feel like that's just like, I don't know. But hold on, let's get back to the kids.
Yeah, back to the topic. What I'm just saying, it's all relevant to the topic, because
kids post, so they're posting their kids multiple
some people are posting their kids 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, okay, we know, we get it. You know what I mean? Like,
but I don't see. So when it comes to the kids, I don't really see anything wrong with that though.
I don't see anything wrong with it either, but I it's all about the purpose that's behind it to me. That matters.
That's the thing. We don't necessarily know. So we don't really necessarily know what is going on in some of these people's head, right? All we can see is the pictures, right? So from that standpoint, it really shouldn't matter, because shit, if it's just that standpoint, then we just know they love their kids. But if we know something behind the scenes, and it's like, yo, like I said, yo, you posting your kids, you don't even be with your kids. I'll be around, you don't even be with them.
That's the most wicked part.
Now that's the sneaky part right there.
That's the most wicked shit. Hey, like, I know homies that, you know what I mean, that have that take pictures, that put pictures up with their kids, you know what I'm saying, and they're not physically able to be there just by whatever the situation may have been, you know what I mean, whether it's long distance, whether it's they're co-parenting, whether it's they, you know what I mean, like whatever the situation may be. But there's just some people out there that just be like, oh, so got da-da-da-da, and then they never are with their kids. Like, they're never, like, you see them, you're like, bro, yo, why are you here? It's sad, but like, you really look at motherfuckers and be like, yo, bro, what are you doing here? Why aren't you not with your child right now? Not saying whatever the situation may be, but like, if I can sense that, like, or see that you're not really like involved in your child's life, then it's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you're just, it's oil and water. You're contradicting yourself, bro, because you're not that guy that you say you are.
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, people just posting their kids and then never with them, that's a spicy topic.
I wouldn't even say with them. I wouldn't even say be with them. What I will say is you're right. I'm sorry. Because I don't see anything, because there's some situations where, like I said, they're physically not, whatever the situation may be. You know, some situations, unfortunately, it's where they really want to see their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
in that sense, social media can kind of be like a tool in a sense to like help you. You know what I mean? Whatever the situation be, like make people aware. Like, yo, like I'm going through this trial and tribulations. Like, this is some tough times for me. Like, I'm trying to see my kids.
Yeah.
She's not letting me see him. You know what I mean? Like, this is what's going on.
So let me ask you another thing too, because I also want to know that, because I've seen some of that been going on before I had kids and now that I have kids. Is social media a good place to actually vent out some of the parenting issues that you're having with your other significant other?
No, I don't think so. I don't want.
I think that's horrible, man. I'd be like, damn, man, that's sad, man. Like I'd be seeing it. I know people that have done it, and that should just be making me feel sad. I'd be like, man, you know, like these people, man, like it's crazy.
It's sad in some situations, though. It's some people feel it's a fine line to walk, because in some situations it's like it's sad. Like, yo, bro, why are you doing this here? Like, why are you typing 140 characters when you can be calling somebody and trying to figure out how to fuck see your kids instead of sitting on fucking Twitter, Facebook, whatever the situation would be. But to some people, it's truly like a way. It's their last resort. You know what I'm saying?
What is the resort though, right? Because we're doing things to
you're getting eyes on the situation that you feel is not right. Now, when I say that, I'm saying that, like, say you had kids by a chick, she's just doing everything in her power, so you can't see them. You've voiced your opinion, you've done, you know what I mean? Like, you've gone to her, you talk to the people around her, you talk to people around you, and some people, to cope with things, some people think that social media is like a last resort, in the sense that like it's like that's where they can feel like they can be heard.
I think it's horrible, man. I'm always gonna think like that, because I feel like whatever going on in your household and whatever's going on in your close circle, just keep that between you, man. Seriously.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you venting to people that, yo, sometimes people don't even know. Like, misery loves company, right? That's a great line. Misery loves company. Some motherfuckers love to see that. You know what I mean? To me, some people, I hate to see it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, all right, you got a situation going on. Yeah, you did all your resort, you know, everything you could. You talked, you called, you did this. But it's like, what good is throwing dirt on somebody's name when niggas don't even really know the whole story, right?
And then even some situations, people aren't really throwing dirt on somebody's name. Like sometimes, I've seen certain situations where they're not throwing dirt necessarily, but they're voicing how they feel about the situation at their end. For instance, like, they're not gonna sit here and say, like, I've seen situations where they're not gonna sit here and just badmouth, like, just the furthest it'll go is, she's not letting me see my kids. That's the furthest it'll go, but it'll never be like, she's just out here da 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 da. I've seen situations like that before.
Yo, but what does that really have to do with anyone? That's my thing. Like, I can see if niggas is asking you, like, yo, where's your seed? Where's your seed? This, that, and the third. But if niggas isn't asking that, like, it's the same thing. Like, why don't niggas post their bank accounts? Right? We can. I'm trying to tell you, why don't niggas post their bank accounts and their check statements, right? Because that shit is personal, right? Niggas don't want niggas knowing what's going on with that. But niggas will post what's going on in their personal life about someone having an issue with. You get what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, I really don't be getting people.
My man said, yo, why didn't they post their pay stubs, bro? The ADP.
Like that's we talking about, yo, when we talk about kids, like when we get to a certain place in life, right? When we have kids and family, like, that's some of the most personal things you can have other than your finances. So if people are willing to, and I'm not even going to say go out their way, but willing to post things about their family in a negative light or somewhat a negative light, then why are you not posting other stuff in another negative light, like your finances?
Some people, so like I said, some people, one, there's two, it goes either way. Misery loves company, like you said, but it also goes to say that, like, some people, it's like a band together hoorah moment, like, oh man, you know what I mean? Like, it'll be anything. You could post anything on like Facebook. You can sit here and say, hey, I'm going through a tough time, yada, 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 whatever the situation may be. But it's to either bring misery to you, or it's the band together and this is our moment. Like, I'm with you, I stand behind you. I think that's what they're looking for, which is kind of like the gratification piece.
Exactly. It's just, to me, man, it's tough. It's just, I don't know. People be kind of.
I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. In the fucking Davis household, it literally, in the Davis household, it is literally in the Davis household. I let shit just stay right here. I don't even like.
That's how it should be. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't even know why. Not even I don't know why. It's just
that, but that's not really you though, right? And that's maybe
in general. If I didn't have kids, it wouldn't. I've never been like a big social media
head. And maybe like just like how we were saying before, like individuals posting their kids a lot, right? Maybe that person was just a person where they like justification and they just show off a lot, right? And that could be the same thing for another individual saying like, yo, he's not making me see my kid. She's not making me see my kid. They might be the same individuals when something bad happens in their life. They always do stuff like that too. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this dude got me effed up. He think I ain't gonna do this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Like
situations, bro. Oh, them be the worst. Oh, I when I see them shits on Instagram or Facebook, it's terrible. It's a terrible.
I blame social media for everything, man. I really do. I blame social media because I feel like it influences us to be individuals that we're not, right? So, and I'm always going to go back to like clothes and dressing because that's really me. But I feel like that makes people want to do or buy things that's not really them, right?
Living out his means.
Yeah, exactly. But the reason why I want to get the clothes is because I feel like everyone in some way, like, you know, they love to look good. Everyone likes to look good. You know what I mean? But sometimes some person might see a certain thing. And to some people, they're like, yo, you know what? I like that. I'm going to try to find something like that. That's cool. But then some people are like, yo, I know I can't afford that, but I'm going to go out my way and I'm going to try to get that. I want to do that because that person doing it. It's like,
Nordstrom buyers, bro. The motherfucking baby shower outfits, bro. The uniforms.
And then this is the crazy thing, right? Because I even do this. They'll buy something and not wear it more than once.
I don't know who the fuck they think they are. I'm gonna get it, bro. Listen, I still shop. We'll be good. I'm comfortable, bro. I still shop Marshalls, PacSun. I'm in there.
Me too.
Yo, minimal.la. That's where I got all my pants from.
Yeah, that's where I got my leather joints from. A dude just hit me. He was like, yo, I want to know like where you get your skinny jeans from. And I know a lot of niggas be thinking maybe I go here, I go there. I gave him like 7 different stores, but Lawrence, on some real shit, I told him my top 2 stores is Boohoo Man, because them shits be like $25, $19. Hold on. And PacSun, because they be like, yo, buy 2 for $50.
They always going. PacSun has always got a sale, so I'm always in there. My 2 jean spots, my 2 pant spots that I found that fit with my body type. Minimal, definitely. I cop some. I cop all my those camel pants that I had the first in person we did.
Minimal.
Yeah. Another pair of jeans I got minimal. The only thing about minimal, them jeans be stiff as shit. But I fuck it, $60.
Breaking them in.
Yeah, I gotta run in the motherfuckers a little bit. And then the other spot that I get my jeans from it's this website. Shout out to them. It's called Calabasas.
I saw they shot you out, right? On IG. They were
That's
like
the fan club shot me out.
Okay.
The purple jeans that I had on, those cost me a little bit, but those are specific jeans. You know what I mean? Like I can't find that anywhere else. So I'm okay with that. And I'll go every once in a while, but even then they got a sale. Bro, I just copped a sweatsuit that was $180. I got that bitch for $50, bro.
That's right.
You get me? I'm here, boy. But I be looking clean though. My shits look like 20s, but they 10s though.
I'm gonna tell you something I learned from my ex. I was dating this one girl. It's got actually a lot better though, but she was doing like selling stuff on like Facebook, right? I used to be like, yo, y'all is bugging. Now I'm bugging. Y'all got to chill out with that. And now, if y'all know, Facebook got a Facebook market where they actually sell everything. You know how many times I felt like, I remember this one girl, I don't know if she didn't like this guy or she broke up with this guy, but she was selling the Nike tech pants, 2 of them for $50, for $60. And I was like, yo,
need those.
I need, and if anyone that doesn't know, those tech pants are $100 each.
Bro, I got a tech suit. I got a tech fleece. That shit was it was a 2019 edition, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, but it didn't matter. That's tech is tech. I don't give a shit. I got that bitch way cheaper than, you know what I mean? Like I don't care. I shop deals. Like I don't.
Yeah, always.
That's the secret to staying wealthy is to be cheap. Motherfuckers don't get that.
I watched. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, but it's a fact. Like people, but even with their kids, like people be putting their kids and motherfucking little homie, you walk around looking like Dapper Dan and shit. He gonna grow out the outfit in 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Like, bro, you just dropped motherfucking $150 on this whole fit, and he gonna be out of it next week. Like with them, I can go to Marshalls. I can get a short set, a Nike short set. This motherfucker was supposed to be a Nike short set for $10, bro, at Marshalls. Guess who'll be in that bitch next summer? Mr. Davis, little Bo Davis is. I guarantee that. Cassidy. I got her a whole fucking this little peacoat dress get up, $15. It's a 7 jeans. Like 7 jeans is a grip. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, dog.
It's funny, yo, because my mom and my aunt, like they do that a lot. And like my mom, she is always at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, right?
Gold
like
mine.
That's where she is all the time. And she always buys like Nike stuff, but no, always like she'll be coming with a bag like head to toe, pants, shoes.
You know how much you can get at Marshalls for your children for like $100, bro? You can get literally 10 outfits. Literally.
Yes.
Literally 10 outfits.
Yes. My thing is, I think it's just a thing with me, but I just wanted to start it with Nova. It's like I only like Nike, right? I only like Nike, and I tell my mom like, yo, we only do Nike up here. So she had bought like all this Puma stuff, this, that, and the third, and then she called. She was like, you know what? I saw they had some Nike stuff. Like, I'm just gonna return it. Nike stuff. Like, yo, my mom. I was telling someone the other day. Till this day, my mom still call me, bro. Yeah. Call me, Shane. What size shirt you wear? I'm like, I wear size large. She's like, I see some Nike shirts.
The best phone call ever. For me is different. Like I tell my mom what size I wear when I come home. Fleeced. I be laced, bro. She can take care of the boy. But why is
it's too funny our mom still be, yo, hold on. One last thing. My mom's would call me. She said, yo, what size boxes? I'm like, yo, moms, yo, you ain't gotta buy me boxes.
Yeah, bro. Listen, you always gonna be a baby boy forever. I don't care how old you get. It's just innate. Yo, you know, now that we on this topic, but I'm gonna roll it back in to what we were talking about before. Yeah, when I went home, my mother knows I'm a barbecue sauce fucking fiend. Like Barbecue sauce goes with everything. You get me,
Mhm.
bro? I come home the last time, bro. She's like, "Oh, I got." There's like 5 bottles of barbecue sauce. She's like, "I got these for $1 a piece." I'll go. You take them back home with you, bro.
Yeah.
I flew back up here with fucking barbecue sauce in my suitcase, bro. But that's just moms doing what they do.
Yo, and then this is like it's kind of perfect, man, because it's like, so we got moms out here, shout out to Miss Davis and my mom, that they don't know too much about social media. They might do a little thing here and there, see what's going on with blah 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 and da da da, but shit, they not posting them buying that for you or going to Marshalls. They just doing it out of the love of their heart.
But that's what I'm saying. Why are we setting our kids up? And it's like we're setting our kids up for not failure, but like setting them up in putting them in a bad place, I think.
I see what you're saying, because that's what we do, right?
That's what we do, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get a fit. Oh, hey, flip me up one time. Yo, I had a team one time. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, the Lord Dev, the homie. Yo, I miss that boy. Yo, I shit you not, bro. I used to like try to avoid him because I knew he was going to actually take a picture. He's always, hey, Bug, flick it up, dummy. I would say like 45 pictures of this man. You could talk to Milk, you could talk to anybody teammates. They know what's up, yo. He used to make us take pictures of him all the time, bro. But no disrespect to him for making me do that. Whatever. That was his thing. Like he always, anytime he's from Baltimore, he'd come back to school with the J's with the matching fitted every time. Every time, bro. That shit used to be the cleanest motherfucker, bro. I swear to God. But
one thing I was gonna say, and I was telling Jasmine this because I heard it a little while ago, but I don't really think it goes deeper than what it is right now, right? And the reason I say that is because as Black people, as Black men, Black young ladies and individuals, we had to be so clean, so prestige, so up to par to even go certain places, right? So that kind of became our culture, right? So like you could ask people, you can read or look at documentation or, documentaries.
yeah.
They wouldn't even let people in church if they wasn't on their best shit. That's why they call it Sunday's best, right? Because you had to be to the nine. Like you had to be on, like, these were clothes that like, you was like, you know what I mean? So like from that, and then leading up to like, just look at like some of the clothing, like Michael Max and Martin Luther King, like, yo, those guys had to be dressed to the T for people to really respect them, right? So it's like, it goes so deeper than like us being like, yo, like, flip me up, dummy, or like, yo, Shane, yo, flip me up, well, Lawrence, flip me up. It's like, that's really our culture, because we have really been just like, I would say kind of brainwashed to like be like,
yeah,
like,
but it's
gotta dress the best.
I get that. I understand that. What I'll say is this, and not to be on no racial shit, because that's a very heavy topic, right? Especially during the times we live in now. But I definitely agree with you where you're coming from with everything you just said. To kind of piggyback onto that, it's now we're in a time where there's more of the biracial families and the more, but even it's like even outside of that, it's like, why are you setting your kid up for putting your kid in a bad place? Because now all they think is, I gotta wear certain things, do this, wear certain things, do that, instead of grooming our kids to say, like, listen, look, you live, like, we all want our kids to live comfortable, want all our kids to look nice. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, we do this because we can out of love, not because we're trying to get someone's validation for how we look. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to what I was saying before. Yeah. Bo and Cassidy got Nike, Adidas, Puma shit, Jordan, all that shit. I can tell you right now, because I know that these little motherfuckers is gonna grow out them clothes tomorrow. I'm gonna go take my big ass to Marshalls, where I could spend gas money basically, like 40, $50 on a couple outfits a piece, and I could be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit here and put my kid and some motherfuckers be dressing their kids in Gucci and motherfuckers. They can't even or Armani. I'm like, bro, he can't even walk, bro. Like, what are you doing?
But listen, they got, like we said before, if you got it, you got it.
You don't got it, bro, because them dirty ass shoes is gonna find their way back to Nordstrom the next day after. I'm telling, bro, I've seen this so many times, but I can tell you right now, I was one store. I never forget this thing this one time in Nordstrom. So I'm new to the scene, and they at Nordstrom, they basically tell you like they take back anything. Like they don't care if it's more. Nordstrom is just known for their customer service.
Right.
I had a dude walk in on me one time, and you could tell he just. I'm not disrespect to the homie, but he was just trying to get over on me. This motherfucker brought in some Uggs, and kids Uggs. She had a big ass foot. She was like a teenager.
Lawrence on his shit.
No, bro. No, I was tight. I'm like, bro, you're not gonna get over me on this shit. He brought in these Uggs, put them back in the box, everything. Like box is mad dirty. Like, I already knew what was out, what I was gonna see inside the box. Bro, I opened the box. These boots was as black as his fucking microphone. Like they was brown at one point. It was black, had gum stuck to the bottom. He tried to give me back, try to make me return for the 180 piece. I'm like, bro, no. Once again, living out of your means. Why would you try to return something for, you know what I mean? Like that's not how life works. So if I knew for a fact I couldn't afford buying them Jordans and all that extra shit, like, okay, cool. We gonna go to fucking Walmart, get you some fucking light up shoes. You'll be out of them in a couple weeks. It's fine. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, yo,
so that's the next. I wanted to jump into that. I want to talk about that right now.
All right, so let's talk about that. Yo, it's cool. Ask my Dukes. I used to rock the Faded Glory, the Walmart brand, for it just when I was young, because I was a kid, I was dirty, I was always playing outside, I was tearing shit up. I'll grow out of it tomorrow. Like, it's okay, it's cool. I had light up shoes growing up. It's cool, it's fine. My mom's an assistant chief of the U.S. fucking Marshals. I come from a good family. Like it's cool. It is what it is.
So let me ask you this: now that because we get to a point where we're gonna make more money than our parents think, if we don't already, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's how life goes. So we always talk about, we want our kids to have the things that we didn't have and be diapered out to some point and do the things that, we never really had. And I wanted to ask you and also, talk to myself, like, is it okay for you to have your kids not diapered down or dapper down to a T, or not to a T, but like, like
totally fine.
Going out and saying like, yo, we're gonna go to Walmart. You know what I mean? Is that okay to you?
It's okay to me.
Okay.
And like I said, it goes back to what I just said, bro. I live within my means. If I can afford it, if I don't have to think twice about it, you know what I mean? Like, oh damn, I really want you to have that, but just right now. No, but
to this point, I'm saying like you can afford it. Like can afford it. You can afford. You can afford anything.
My kids now. Oh, I can afford it. I know I can afford it. My kids still wear shit from Target, Walmart. Yeah. They're gonna grow out of it. It's to a certain point. It gets to a certain point because then it's like you're able to keep clothes clean and shit like that. But then once I found out that Marshalls is cheaper than Target, and I can get a full set of Marshalls, I was like, there's no point of return. But let me jump fast forward because sometimes it's a little gray area.
So now we know the kids is whatever, you can go and I wouldn't even care. Well, I would care, but I wouldn't care about any shoe now, then, there, whatever. But let's jump into 5th grade, 6th grade. We're in middle school, right? Because this is going to be tough for me, especially me, because I like to dress I am materialistic. But do you think it will be difficult for you to be like, yo, you know what? Like, I ain't gonna dress you down to a T. You know what I mean? Like that's not happening.
I mean, I'm gonna buy you, like I said, I'm a cheapo. I can find nice shit for the low. Like I said.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
But we're not talking about nice shit. We get to the point where it's just like, yo, dad, yo, like I really don't want to rock these joints from Target, yo.
Stop. You know what I mean? That's fine. But see, I wouldn't let it get if it ever got to a point like that, because every kid goes through that stage. I remember my mom bought me these white fucking Nikes. I was never wearing them. I don't know, but I was trying my hardest not to break her heart, bro. I never forget this shit. She bought me these fucking white Nikes from JCPenney. I knew something was wrong because she asked us, like, it was like a 40, like a dude, he was like 40 years old. She asked him if they look good. And she said, yeah. And she bought it for me and thought I was gonna wear it, bro. I was like, no way, no how. The shout out to mom for trying. But this is what I'm saying though. Like, it's cool to we fifth grade. No, you're gonna look clean. I mean, it is what it is. That's just me. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm gonna live within my means. I'm not gonna buy you $60 shirts and shit like that. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna get you to, like, when I was in middle school, bro. This is back when tall tees was a thing. Nigga, I used to get the 4 for $20.
Tell them again, bro.
Tell
them again. We was going to DCLR
heavily. You know, thick ass white tees with the thick ass collars and shit. Yeah.
Or the Patapsco flea market, man. Come on.
No refund. But that's what I'm saying. Like, at that age, but it all comes down to your kid. Because if you have a kid, like, for instance, like a very active kid, I'm not gonna buy you a bunch of nice shit because I know you're gonna go outside, you're gonna fall, you're gonna rip this shit tomorrow. Like, I get that. That's fine. You gotta know your kid. Like Cassidy, that's my girl. Like, she ain't gonna do too much. I'm probably the same way with Nova Rose. I think it's just a girl thing. But like, Bo's gonna hit a stage where he's gonna be running through shit. Am I gonna buy him those Nikes that are like $78? Yeah. Can I afford it? Yeah. Is it? Am I going to be financially hurt by it? No. But when it comes to clothes, I'm gonna go and take your ass to Burlington Coat Factory or Marshalls, and motherfuckers not gonna bat an eye.
Yeah, with clothes, you can definitely really like
you can
get your bang for the buck. Like, I'm not in line. Clothes, you can really get your bang for the buck.
Oh, with kids, especially with kids' clothes, bro. My mom just taking me to fucking Burlington Coat Factory heavily. August, we there. Picking out all types of shit. You know, I was in the big and tall at an early age. I was fucking 6'2" in 6th grade. Like, I was big as shit. So
yeah. But then shit starts switching up when you start wearing the doll shit. Right? No, I was saying, we're just saying, like, you know, when you start wearing like those kid shit, you get the finish line. Niggas like, yo, let me get a 7 and kids like, oh man, it's a little tight. You better fit your shit. Take the soles out. You jump to the 8, you automatically amends, bro.
Your foot balled up like a motherfucking knuckleball. Yeah, that shit sucked. But yeah, I was at an early age, and I know for a fact my mom wouldn't even like put me around, like surround me with certain shit if she couldn't afford it. I know for a fact, and that's a given. Same way with them. Like, I wouldn't put them in a situation where it's like, all right, we here, and then it's like, oh, well, we can't get it. Like, no, that's mad. That's mad disrespectful on somebody else. So like, we would go to a spot. Like, when Bo hits a certain age, and he's gonna get his waist. One point in time, he's gonna start wearing my shoes. It happens. It's fine. We gonna go.
Hey man, I gotta get that sun, bro. I gotta get that sun. We got heat. We gonna have heat days, dog.
Like now, like, bro, when I found out I was having twins, bro, I bought us all 3 the same pair of Vans, bro. Well, theirs was the same, and then mine was like a spinoff of theirs. But like, yo, when he gets to a certain age, like, I just bought him some. I got him some black Timbs, just caught for some for the winter. I'm looking at him and I'm like, it's a cool ass feeling where you just look at him like, damn, yo, I need to get me a pair. Like, yo, we gonna fucking flee. I'm gonna go buy me some. I'm gonna go buy me some tomorrow. Matter of fact, because
I was just telling Jasmine, I've never had a pair of Timbs since like 4th grade.
That ain't you though.
And the crazy thing about it is, it's just like, I do have like the beef and broccolis, but like the actual Timbs, I'm like, yo, I don't know if that's me. And Jasmine's like, yo, you could pull it off, but like that's not really you. And Jasmine's brothers in Virginia, down in Virginia, that's heavy down. They wear that like we went to like a baby shower. Everybody had the Timbs.
Hey, shout out my VA, my 2 up, 2 down boys. Listen, back in the 90s, they used to rock. My cousin, shout out my cousin Trav. He used to rock the shorts, the Timbos. Hey, wait. The
Fabo joints
with the slouch socks. Yeah, that was a heavy thing back in the day. That was 20 years ago, but it was a phase. But like that's just where I get my Tim. Like me, if anyone sees me or knows me, I'm built like a fucking Mack truck. I'm not small. Shane is not wearing Timbs. I'm sorry. Shane is what Shane used to be. Shane used to rock the boat shoes.
That was a crazy era, yo. Shout out to everybody wearing the boat shoes with the Nike Elite socks. Tell me that wasn't a crazy era.
Yo, y'all was wicked. Y'all was some wicked boys back then. But I'm telling you right now, Shane used to rock. I'm pretty sure I even caught you wearing the boat shoes with no socks at one point in time. I had to have. Your feet was in the Sperry leather, bro. Your feet was booming. He was boofing, if anything. But
take them off. They black at the bottom.
Yo, you ever smell something with your eyes before, yo? You ever, to all the viewers out there, yo, you ever like say you like Nova Rose take a shit in her diaper and you smell it, it's crazy. Your eyes just like fucking lock up, like.
Like, yo, that joint stink, man.
Yeah, I used to rock and this used to be Shane Fit. You used to have the boat shoes, khaki shorts. He'd have the polo button up, long sleeve.
Yeah.
With the sleeves cuffed up a little bit. So
pastel colors. Yeah, bro.
Oh, y'all was some fucking wild boys. Anyone that dressed like that, you couldn't trust them, bro, or anything. They was like
the Black Token kid, man. Who is that kid? Oh, you didn't know Tom? Yeah, man, he's cool.
Exactly. But that's
Drewski? You didn't know Drewski, bro?
Oh, yeah, his type. Yeah, them motherfuckers be.
Oh man, yo, like, it's crazy how things have really developed, man. Like, I cannot wait till the next 5 years. Like, we start getting to the point where our kids is kind of like, yo, I want to wear that to first day of school. Like, I remember, I'll never forget, man. Shout out to my mom, my dad. I gotta really bless them up again when I talk to them. But my dad started this thing with me when he said, yo, you start off with 2 pairs of shoes for the school year. 2 pairs, right? And usually was a black and a white shoe. And that's how it went. And then throughout the year, if you did keep that shoe somewhat clean, you probably get another shoe. And then maybe another shoe at the end. Maybe. But you always start off with 2 pairs. And I just remember, man, like, damn, yo, like, I be seeing other people with maybe like 3 shoes in a rotation. Anything over 3 was heavy. Like, niggas was like, damn, he got 3 pairs of shoes. Yo.
Yeah.
He moving kind of different, yo.
Yeah,
he sell drugs.
He was selling candy out of his book bag.
Yo. And it's just gonna be such a funny experience, man. Just like
rewinding time.
My daughter, hopefully my son or my next daughter, just saying like, yo, like, I want those for school. Those, Dad, that's what I want. And I'm really at that point where I'm just like, that's why I was asking you, like, is that okay? Because like for me, I gotta do it, man. I gotta buy it for them, yo, because especially the first couple of days of school, because it's like, yo, I want that experience for my kids, because even though my dad and my mom was able to do it for me, they weren't able to do it to a certain extent, right? Because it was like, yo, because I'm thinking now, like, yo, bro, Air Forces was $70, and that's usually the shoe that everyone got. You always got maybe an Air Forces, or I don't know what other shoes that Air Max, whatever, Sperry's, whatever, you know what I mean? British Knights and some shit like that. But we was keeping it, yo, you could get 2 shoes under like 150, 160, right? Yeah. We get into an era now where shout out to Christian in Princeton. His son just started middle school. Like, yo, they're hooping in Kyrie's. Kyrie's cost like 110. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just crazy, man. But the one thing I can't say about me, and I'm gonna stand by this. I'm gonna tell them damn kids, listen, if y'all don't get y'all grades right, y'all gonna wear these same shoes for the rest of the year. I guarantee you. Because grades comes first. And I'm a firm believer. I don't care what Jasmine say. I don't care what we're wearing. Listen, we are the adults. If those grades are not right, we'll wear these same shoes for the rest of the year. I'm not playing around with y'all.
Bro, yeah, I'm completely on board. To piggyback on what you're saying, I can't wait for that experience too. Especially with Bo, with me having a son, so I guess I'm a little more fortunate because he's gonna be wearing. I feel like he's gonna be wearing the shit that I wear, so it's kind of like, you know what I mean.
Yo, Pops, can I borrow those the 17s? Like,
yeah, he's gonna be.
You know what I mean? Like, I got you.
I don't got you because you're not about to bust my shit up. But I do think that that's gonna be a fun time. And of course, like you said, you want to get those 2 pairs of shoes. I'm gonna let you pick out whatever you want. What I'll probably end up doing is they'll get them 2 pairs of shoes in the beginning of the year. In the middle of the year, I'll reassess. You know what I'm saying? If something look a little hoish, because we're not broke around here, we're gonna keep it clean. I might get you some, and then at the end of the year, if there's like a grades, you know what I mean, you might get another pair. I don't know. I've never been in that situation before, but
I can't wait, man. And shout out to my aunt too, man. I remember this. My aunt, I was big on toys. I was really big on toys. I don't even know what age I stopped playing with toys. But I was one thing that wanted me to be an accountant and follow through it is because she used to always have like spelling bees in her car. And in school, hopefully they still do this. I don't know. Like, someone's changing school. You would have spelling, like, you at the end of the week, you had a certain amount of words and you had a spelling test. You had to spell them shits out. She used to always tell me, like, yo, you get, 190 on that shit, we gonna get you any toy, or you can get this shoes or whatever, man. And like, I can't wait for that experience, man. Like, damn, bro, like, I really I was just so interacted and like just trying to be the best I can be, do the best I can be just to get that shit, man.
But doesn't that start? Isn't it funny how that starts now? Like around this age, like you do like it's not really a bribery, but it's kind of like you're working on their negotiation skills.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, you do this, you can get this. Because some people fall into if you eat your vegetables, you can have a whatever. You know what I mean? Like, no, listen, you eat these vegetables, we can make it happen. If not, deals on the table. You know what I mean? That's how I approach these two. I don't play no game. I approach them like we forking over 50,000 right now on the table. Listen, you're gonna take it or leave it. Like, that's just me. But then when we get to that age where they like go to school and, you know what I'm saying, or hey, you get 25, Bo, I got you. You feel me? Like that's like Cassidy, you scored a couple goals this game, I got you. Like, don't worry, whatever you want. Like, that's
man. Like, it's gonna be interesting, man. I really can't wait. But listen, guys, we just wrapped it up, man. It's kind of late right now, but we brought it to y'all. We brought it to y'all, motherfuckers. All right.
Again, listen, I'm telling you right now, all you fucking grown men out there that wore boat shoes in high school from the ages of 14 to 17, y'all are some sick bastards. All right.
Crazy era, man.
Hey, yo, but anyway, dog. Yeah, I just want to tell y'all about yourselves. Let y'all know y'all was small boys. But thank you guys again for tuning in. Diaper Dads Podcast. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Yeah.